Long before the Justice League was even an idea, there was a power that helped shape the DC universe. A power held inside a single, mysterious golden helmet. Forged in a time long past, this helmet is way more than just a source of magic. It is a direct line to an ancient and unbelievably powerful cosmic being. But what's the secret behind the Helmet of Nabu, and just who is the entity that powers the incredible magic of Dr. Fate? Let's get into the legend. So, to get the full picture of the helmet, we have to start with the guy who made it, Nabu. But Nabu isn't a man. And he's definitely not a god in the way you might think. He's more of an idea, an immortal being of pure energy. Nabu is part of a cosmic race known as the Lords of Order. For eons, the Lords of Order have been locked in an eternal war against the Lords of Chaos, fighting to keep the universe from falling apart into pure madness. And Nabu is their top agent on Earth. The name Nabu is a clue itself, borrowed from an ancient Babylonian god of wisdom. DC Comics took that myth and spun it into something new. Not a god to be worshipped, but a cosmic guardian of reality itself. After existing for ages, Nabu eventually ascended, becoming a being of pure energy and thought. But that created a new problem. In his ascended form, he was so powerful, so abstract, that he couldn't directly touch the physical world without breaking it. He needed an anchor, a human conduit to channel his power and keep fighting chaos. He needed a host. And to get one, he forged one of the most powerful artifacts the DC universe has ever seen. This is where the legend really kicks off. Nabu himself created the Golden Helm, along with the Amulet of Anubis and the Cloak of Destiny, as a full set of tools for his chosen champion. The helmet isn't just a piece of armor. It's a living artifact that holds all of Nabu's consciousness and knowledge. When someone puts on the Helmet of Nabu, they aren't just wearing an object. They're inviting an ancient cosmic being to share their mind. The design is symbolic.
Ow.
While the helmet itself is a classic golden helm, the artifacts are often associated with the Egyptian Ankh, a powerful symbol of life and eternal power. It represents the endless fight for order and the life that this balance protects. Nabu poured his very essence, his memories, and his nearly limitless power into this single object, creating a direct line from his cosmic plane to our reality. For centuries, the helmet lay waiting in a hidden tomb for the right person, or maybe the most unlucky person, to stumble upon it and awaken the power inside. The helmet's story on Earth really gets going with its first appearance in More Fun Comics number 55. Back in May of 1940, created by Gardner Fox and Howard Sherman, this issue introduced the world to Dr. Fate, but his full tragic origin story wouldn't come out for another year. All starts with a young boy, Kent Nelson, who's on an expedition with his archaeologist father, Sven Nelson. In Mesopotamia's Valley of Yore, ignoring all the local warnings about a cursed tomb, Sven and Kent went inside. It was there that Kent found the sarcophagus of Nabu, who was in a state of suspended animation. Feeling a strange mystical pull, Kent pulled a lever nearby. It was a trap. The lever let out a poison gas that killed his father instantly, but left Kent totally unharmed. As the young boy grieved, the awakened Nabu appeared. Seeing the newly orphaned Kent Nelson, the Lord of Order took pity on him. In some versions of the story, to ease the boy's suffering, Nabu actually erases the memory of his father's death from his mind. Whatever the case, Nabu raises the boy right there in the tomb, spending the next 20 years teaching him the secrets of the universe and training him in powerful magic. When Kent finally became a man, Nabu gave him the golden helmet, the amulet, and the cloak. In that moment, the grieving boy was gone, and the hero known as Dr. Fate was born. Going on to become a founding member of the Justice Society of America, wearing the Helmet of Nabu gives the host a mind-blowing array of powers. Dr. Fate is easily one of the most powerful magic users on the planet. The helmet grants him almost limitless abilities: flight, invulnerability, super strength, telekinesis, and even travel between dimensions. Fate can create illusions, shoot powerful energy blasts, heal terrible injuries, and even bend reality itself. But all of that power comes with a huge price. The helmet isn't a tool you can just pick up and put down. To wear it, you have to give up your own mind and body to Nabu. The host's spirit is often just a passenger, trapped inside the helmet while Nabu's ancient consciousness pulls the strings. Kent Nelson fought against this constantly. He knew the world needed Dr. Fate, but he hated Nabu's cold, logical control. He was always looking for ways to help people as just a man without the helmet. This is the real struggle of Dr. Fate, the ultimate sacrifice of self for the good of the universe. Nabu isn't evil, but he is a being of pure logic who sees his human hosts as temporary tools in an endless war. Kent Nelson was the first and most famous Dr. Fate, but he was nowhere near the last. The helmet has been passed down through the decades, making Dr. Fate a true legacy hero. After Kent, the mantle was passed to Eric and Linda Strauss, a stepmother and her stepson who had to literally merge into a single being to become the new Dr. Fate. Kent's wife, Inza Kramer, also wore the helmet for a time, wielding its power on her own terms. More recently, the helmet found its way to Hector Hall, the son of the Golden Age Hawkman and Hawkgirl, who was reborn into the role. And today, the main Dr. Fate is Khalid Nasser, an Egyptian-American medical student who is also Kent Nelson's grandnephew. Chosen by Egyptian gods like Thoth and Bastet, Khalid's relationship with Nabu is more of a tense partnership, showing how the bond between the Lord of Order and his human hosts is always changing. Every new host brings a fresh struggle and a new chapter to the ongoing legend of the helmet. From its creation at the dawn of a cosmic war to its tragic arrival on Earth, the Helmet of Nabu is so much more than a power source. It's a symbol of incredible sacrifice, a living link to an ancient being, and a constant reminder that keeping order in the universe demands a heavy price. It's a perfect blend of ancient mythology and cosmic sci-fi, and it's created one of the most compelling legends in all of DC Comics. If you enjoyed this look into DC lore, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. And tell us in the comments below, who is your favorite version of Dr. Fate? Or is there another cosmic artifact you want us to explore next? Thanks for watching.